and today we have a question from Anthony. And Anthony wants to know, is too much protein bad for the kidneys?
No, unless you have one kidney or kidney disease or Parkinson's and you consume L-Dopa as part of your medication. Protein's very healthy. It maintains muscle mass in the body. It's good for the hormones, good for the brain. And it's a myth that someone speaks up to sound significant in conversations when they know nothing about exercise, fitness, or physiology. When someone says, I'm eating more protein, I'm having whey protein shakes, I'm having more protein because I'm lifting weights, and they say, well, that's bad for the kidneys. And it's universal, and we've known this for half a century. And recently there's been more studies say more protein's actually better.
Especially when you get older, that you need more protein when you get older, from what I understand.
Yes, you as you get age, your protein synthesis, as all things, diminishes and more protein's needed. You have to still follow the rules of calories and eat, proper amount of calories. And some proteins are going to have fats in them, like fatty meats and so forth, like that, fatty dairy products. So you want to minimize the fat, maximize the protein, adequate vegetables and fruits and grain products and so forth. Have
and
a
I run
well-balanced
into
diet.
a lot of people who are vegans and vegetarians, and they have
to be a little more careful. Not so much mixing it now.
They're not getting a lot of protein.
There's vegan protein now that people buy and they drink and so forth. And depending if they have they consume dairy products, or some people consume fish and chicken with their diet, and depending what or eggs, they can consume those and so forth, or egg whites if they want to minimize some saturated fat.
Do you think it's because, we're not used to being told, and, in our standard American diet, we're not used to being told that we're supposed to eat our body weight in grams of protein, and so when you tell somebody that, they're like, what? That's bad for your kidneys.
Right. I mean, we go back a long time to where a meal was a plate of spaghetti. Because we didn't have money, and a plate of spaghetti had some satiety and filled you up. But eating adequately, the first thing we're going to consume is protein. And
if you start eating protein, I bet people feel a lot better. I bet they feel...
Well, if you've seen a Naked and Afraid, people go out there and they're trying to eat vegetables and plants, and they're getting sick.
My favorite show.
And the first time you get something like a trout or something, or snails, and they consume a little protein, their energy picks up, because it's good for the brain too, it's good for the hormones, and certainly that. It's not the first choice for energy, but let's just say it's healthy. Too much protein is something people mention at cocktail parties and get-togethers when they don't know anything, but they want to sound significant in a crowd.